G'day yoga lovers, it's Mike. I thought I would give you guys a quick neck and shoulder stretch just to tide you over for the weekend until we start our yoga classes on Tuesday the 31st. Nadi, my little black dog, is going to help us. Not really. And if you guys come to the studio, everyone knows Nadi. He's my little baby. So now neck stretches, the trick with stretches, and we'll go through this many times in our classes, the trick is to hold the stretch. So it's helpful to do 30 seconds, but the real benefit is when you hold it for like 2 minutes plus, because the myelin sheath and the muscles, which are like corkscrews, need at least 2 minutes to do a full release. So quite often 30 seconds will get us here, but really we want to be here. And at the moment, I think a lot of you, I see a lot of people walking around with crunched up neck and shoulders. So now you can do this sitting down cross-legged. You can do this in a chair as well if you want. But what I like to do is to get 2 cushions, and you want to have one here for your shins. Your toes are still touching the mat, and then you have another cushion which you can double fold and put between your butt and your heels. So you're nice and upright. This is how I meditate, by the way. It's actually really comfortable. So Nadi's gonna keep an eye on what's going on, little cutie. He doesn't know what's going on. So what you want to do is put one hand down the back of your pants. I'm not being weird. So the back of your hand is on your butt cheek or underwear, and your palm is facing the back wall. And then with the free hand, you scissor grip the ear on the opposite side. I should tell you that the reason why we put our hand down in our pants, other than it's a bit of fun, is because we want this shoulder and arm to be completely relaxed. So we scissor grip the ear so it's a nice even grip. And then we want to make sure that the shoulder of the gripping arm is sliding away from the ear. We don't want to be up like this. So we close our eyes, and knees wide, guys, is helpful. And Ujjayi, if you've been practicing the First Things First video, you'll know that Ujjayi is really nice. And I like to close my eyes. This brings my awareness into the body. And I'm feeling a stretch from right behind my ear, through levator scap, and even the tip of the shoulder, some of you. This is really nice to do. This takes the stress out. There's a lot going on. Now it's about now that 45-second mark, a minute, that the myelin sheath starts to release and we start to feel the head tip to the side. Now we're not pulling, guys, it's just the weight of the arm. Back off a little if you feel any white or sharpness in the stretch. We want just a very general, broad feeling of release. So there might be a little discomfort, but no sharp pains. Okay. Now the 2 fingers in front of the ear can go behind the ear, so you've got all 4 fingers behind the ear, and you can rotate your nose towards the armpit of the activated arm. And this sends the stretch more from the levator scap through to behind the neck trapezius. So this becomes longer, the stretch feels longer. And then if you want, without any further rotation, is draw the chin to chest. This intensifies the stretch. Again, no white pain, no sensations, just a general broad feeling of release. And then back to normal, 2 fingers in front, 2 behind. And get that shoulder of the activated arm away from the ear. And then slide your hands, open your eyes, slide your hands over to the low ear. Rest your head in your hand and push yourself up. Good job. Crack. And release. Good job, guys. We'll put the opposite hand down your pants, your own pants, and we'll scissor grip the ear. This is going to feel funny on the side we've just stretched because, so it's going to feel a bit tingly. So just go in wide, drop that shoulder away from the ear, and here we go. Nadi, settle down. Nice, guys. And then the two fingers in front of the ear can go behind. And then rotate your nose towards your armpit. Now, for you regulars that come to my classes, I have no sense of time. I'm sure it's a condition, but if I'm going too fast, well, there's no way of letting me know, actually, so you can just go back into the stretch or hang in there. And then drop the chin towards the chest. This sends the stretch further behind. Beautiful. God, this is so satisfying. We all need this, right? Even if we're not working, a lot of us aren't working at the moment. This is a time to relax and open the body. And then two fingers in front, two behind. Back to the original position. Drop that shoulder away from the ear. Both shoulders are dropped away. Good job, guys. Open your eyes, look at me, and then slide your hand over to the low ear and then push your head up. Beautiful, guys. So you can just practice that maybe every second or third day, and I'll see you on the mat. Namaste. Thank you, Nadi. Little cutie.